All right, so you're just learning loops in JavaScript and you're looking to challenge yourself. Well, this one will kind of give you a little bit of a challenge and something that you can actually see in the console. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a function that will take in the given number, a maximum number of levels here, and it will print a triangle with that amount of levels equal to the number that was given to the function. All right. So in this example here, we have a function here called print triangle, and we put in there the number 10. So if you look to the right side of the screen here, that is what we're going to print off. So what I would love you all to try to do is just go ahead and pause the video right now and see if you're able to accomplish this task with the console logs and just a simple loop. Okay. Well, all right. Well, hopefully you ended up getting it. If not, no worries. Well, we're going to go ahead and go through it. So inside the function here, I'm just going to create a variable that's going to hold what we are printing. All right. So I'm just going to say something like this. I'll say let triangle block equal, and then I'm just going to put an X on there. Okay. So once I have that, now I am setting the stage for printing all of the blocks that we see over here in the triangle. So the way that I'm going to be thinking about this is I need to create a for loop, and I need to have it go from 0 all the way up to the maximum levels that I have right here. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's just go ahead and create a simple for loop. So I'll do for, and then we'll do let, and then I'm going to name it something other than just I for now, because that might make more sense kind of starting off here, learning about loops. So I want to let the current level of the triangle, I'm going to set that equal to 0. So I'm going to start off with 0. And then I want to stay inside this loop as long as my current level of my triangle is less than the maximum levels that have been put inside of this function here. So I'll do current level is less than the max levels. And then I just need to have my incrementer over here, which is the current level plus plus. Okay, and then I'm just going to open up those curly boys, and that is going to be suffice for now. Okay, so I already have my very first triangle block with my X up there. I've already established it outside of the loop. And what I want to do is, the very first thing is I want to print out that X, right? So I'm just going to do a console log of the triangle block. Okay, now I can go ahead and I'm going to clear this out, and I'm going to go ahead and run it, and I do get 10 X's, but they're all in a straight line. I need to continually to add on to this triangle block. Every time I go through the loop, I need to add one more X. Well, how can we do that? Well, you have a couple ways in JavaScript. The way that I typically tell students to kind of think about this is let's just go ahead and do a triangle block equals, and then triangle block plus, and then the X. So whatever it was before, we're just going to add an X to it. Okay. Now, alternatively, if you're like, hey, that could be written another way, well, you're correct, and I'll put the alternative here, and I'll just comment it out. But yes, you can do the shorthand as well. Those both work out fine, but I tend to find that students just learning loops kind of understand it better this way, because it looks more like math to them than having the plus equals. But yeah, plus equals works as well. So now if I save this, I'm going to clear this out. I'll go ahead and hit the play button, and now I get my triangle. All right. So Pretty neat challenge, especially dealing with loops. Again, I challenge you to try to do other things with this as well. Maybe once you've reached the max, see if you can count down, right? So that would be another neat thing to kind of see also.